Sawadee Kop! Hello guys, I'm Funk Roberts of FunkMMA.com, and today I'm really excited because I'm going to bring you a review of Sean Fagan's Travel, Train, Fight Muay Thai in Thailand. It's a complete guide. It's an incredible guide for someone like myself who's gone to Thailand 3 times and goes every single year to train, to travel, and to fight in Thailand. This guide, I wish I had this guide, my previous ones, because it's incredible and I will use it now, but with my experience there, I think that coming from someone like myself who's been there and done it in Thailand, that you need to pick this up. If you have a thought, an inkling of a thought, or are planning to go to Thailand, then this is something, a resource that you need to have, because it gives you everything you need to learn. And you'll always learn things as you go, but it's always awesome to be prepared. You need to prepare to go to Thailand, and this is a great way to prepare. Anyway, so I'm going to give you a quick review, sort of like you're in the magazine shop and you're going through reading a magazine beforehand. So hope you enjoy this, and let's get started. Hey guys, Funk Roberts of FunkMMA.com, and today I'm going to give you a review of Travel, Train, Fight Muay Thai in Thailand. It's a complete guide to training at the best Thailand Muay Thai camps, and it's put together by my boy Sean Fagan, who you guys may know as Muay Thai Guy, and if you don't know, then you better get on this guy's website and Facebook page. Man, he's got over 300,000 pure followers. They love his stuff. I love his stuff. His stuff's amazing. And yeah, if you're a Muay Thai fighter, or you just train Muay Thai, or you just do it recreationally, hit up Muay Thai Guy. But even more, if you've ever thought about going to Thailand and you just don't know where to start, then this book is here to save you. It's an incredible book. If you're thinking about going to Thailand, but you're full of excuses why you shouldn't go, then again, this book will negate all of those excuses. And I love this ebook that he's put together, because for me, I'm a guy who goes to Thailand every year. My wife and I go there every year. I've gone by myself to just train. I fought in Thailand and trained, and I've also gone just to travel around in Thailand, and we went on our honeymoon. So, I've trained, I've traveled, and I fought in Thailand. And for anyone who wants to do that, then this is the book. And a lot of people ask me questions as well about, how much money they need and all this kind of stuff. And this book lays everything out for you. So this is just a quick review. If you guys want a more thorough review of what's inside the book, then there'll be a link here that you can click to get my other video. But this is I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the video, just for guys who don't have the time to sit down for 17 minutes. I'm going to make this quick. So anyways, this book is laid out. Again, what it does, it literally gives you everything you need to know about going to Thailand and training in Muay Thai. So he gives you an overview of who he is. Sean lives, I think he still lives there, but he's gone. He packed up all his stuff. He moved to Thailand. He fought in Thailand. He lived there, of course. He traveled there, of course. So that's why you should listen to him. He's lived the whole experience. But I like this because chapter 1 is planning, and before you go to Thailand, you need to set up a plan, set goals, where you want to go, how long you want to go for, what location you want to go, and exactly what you want to do. If you want to travel, do you actually want to fight? Do you just want to go and train a bit and then travel, or train completely, like I did my first time? So this is all broken down in the planning. He gives you the importance of setting goals, choosing a gym, find some great gym reviews, a list and link of all the gyms in Thailand, and then choosing a location. So if it's Bangkok, if it's Chiang Mai, if it's Pattaya, if it's Phuket. And then he actually gives you a more detailed look at each of these cities and locations, and what to look out for in each of these cities and locations. So I love that. I love that part. Second part is savings. So the one question I always get is, how much money am I going to need? How much money am I going to need to get there? And more importantly, how much money am I going to need while I'm there? Whether I'm going for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 6 months, a year, what am I going to need? And this answers that question 100%. When I read this, I'm like, this is bang on. This is the first time I went there. I didn't even know what to expect. And when I look back, every time we go, this is literally what we spend when we get there, or at least some of the main things that we need. But sample budget for a month. He even breaks it down day by day, how to create a savings plan so you can save to go to Thailand. And then if you're there for 3, 6, 9 months, a year, then how can you make income while you're in Thailand, right? And there's a lot of things you can do. You can start a blog, you can get sponsored, you can fight, teach English. There's other jobs you can do. So again, the money portion, getting to Thailand is going to be the most expensive, but when you're there, it's so cheap to live, to eat, and to experience the culture. Number three, traveling. So as I mentioned before, I've been there 3 times. I've been there 3 different times of the year. So what are the best times to go to Thailand? So you don't hit the rainy season, or maybe you don't want it to be there when it's really hot, or maybe you want to hit a specific time like April's great because it has Songkran, or November, or December, obviously Christmas and other things. So there's other times of years that you can go. The Queen's birthday, the King's birthday. So this breaks that down. What you're going to need when you're traveling: passports, visas. One of the things that the first time I went, I was like, oh yeah, I got to get my vaccination. Things that you don't realize. And there's steps to getting vaccinations too. It's not just going the day before. You got to go sometime before to get that. So getting travel insurance, how to pack. So here's another thing: what do you need when you're there? I'm a big packer, and so the first time I went to Thailand, I packed a lot. But the funny thing is, the U.S. Flight, the airport, they lost my luggage. So in fact, I didn't have luggage for the first week I was in Thailand. So think about this: I only had the clothes on my back, and I was training 3 times a week. Sorry, 3 times a day. Sometimes 3 hours in that one training session. So luckily for me, I was able to buy stuff there, and I didn't really need that much. I realized while I was there, I was able to clean clothes and get them laundered and that sort of thing. So it was amazing. But anyways, having a packing list is key. 6 things to pack when flying, 5 things to do once you arrive. So things that you need to do once you arrive, getting a taxi or whatever. Things that you probably would overlook if you didn't have a guide like this. And then living or just even staying there. Some of the cultural do's and don'ts that you need to know. Learning the language. I always find it's always amazing to know a few words and phrases of the language of the country you're going to. And especially in Thailand, man, they appreciate so much that you've gone through the time to learn their language. They'll be more apt to help you and to show you around and to embrace you if you know even a little bit. Sawadee cup, hello, that's just, cup kun cup, thank you, little things like that. Know it, use it, love it, and they're going to embrace you as you embrace them. Thai women, guys, if you're going out there to experience the women, the do's and don'ts, the things to look out for. Dentists, doctors, and pharmacists. We had to go to the hospital last time we were there. Knowing some of the things that were in here would have been helpful, but it was also a smooth experience as well. And of course, eating in Thailand, man, the food is incredible. Not only is it cheap, but it's fresh, it's so delicious, and there's so much of the food around there. So it's incredible, the living. And then of course, the key and the core of this is the training. Typical day of training. And this is another thing that I get asked. How do I train? What should I expect? Man, this breaks it down perfectly. What a typical training day in Thailand. No matter what gym you go to, there's that typical template that you need to follow. So how to implement other forms of training, weight training and pre-warm up and yoga and all that kind of stuff. Tips for training in the heat. It is hot, hot, hot. So how to train in the heat. And then of course, common injuries. You're going to get blisters, you're going to get injuries, but you don't want it to hamper your training. So I love this because it gives you the injuries, but also gives you little treatments that you can grab quickly, so you can again get everything out of your trip to Thailand. Overtraining, you do not want to overtrain. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. So how to avoid it. And then supplements. As I mentioned before, you want to get as much food into you, but because you're training so much, because you're in a different country, because it's hot, you're going to need supplements, electrolytes, things like that to help you get through the training sessions and to help you recover quickly so you can train again. And then if you want to go there to fight, are you ready to fight? What to expect when you're fighting? Showing respect, should you fight? And then other useful resources. Like one of the great things I love is the big checklist that you get when you order this book, because a checklist to ensure that you have everything planned out before you go. Things are going to happen when you're there, of course, that you can't plan for, but having a plan makes everything smooth, especially if you're going to pay that much money to get to Thailand. You want to really experience incredible training. You want to experience the culture, the people, the travel, and then of course the fighting. If you even just want to watch fights at Lupini Stadium or Muay Stadium or Ratchaman Noon Stadium, then you can. But anyways, I'm not going to go into too much more detail. This is the book, man. I love it. It's called Travel, Train, Fight in Thailand. Make sure that you pick this up if you even have ever thought about it. if you go there every year and you think you're the connoisseur of Thailand, still get this book. It's an incredible overview of everything that a lot of things that you've missed. Anyways, I'm Funk Roberts of FunkMMA.com. The link is here. It's always been here. Click this link, grab this ebook. It is amazing. 156 pages of pure, incredible content. All right, so I'm out. You train hard, fight easy, go to Thailand, and get it done.